Hello, welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. I did upload the Wafer video, and I did find some more, of course. It's 10 p.m. I can show that, but let's close the door for now. It's 10 p.m. It's still very hot, but the temperature will not drop. You have to open, but then you have all the spiders and insects will get in. It's still like 28 or 29, so that's very hot. And the day did feel like even more hot today, but it's been like that 30 days. I have drank a lot of cola. No, now I did read about semiconductor wafers, so why not read about wafer fabrication and Socialetsky, I cannot say that, that's how you make it, semiconductor device, and that's some four companies, TSMC, ST Microelectronics, NX Semiconductors, and then Intel. I have read the Intel before, but we can read it again. Then we need all this memory, all the memories. I not put the number, I don't know which, because now my read list is a big mess. The read list is a big mess, but I already have many of this I have on other read lists. So that's kind of double read lists. But let's put the alarm clock on, put the lights off. The power is yellow, but the other old Canon camcorder is full of power, but I think we should maybe stop a little bit more early today, so I can relax, and then we can continue the whole day tomorrow. So this is the Wafer. Okay, that's only three pages. This is 6 Socialetsky methods, 6 pages. Then semiconductor device fabrication, semiconductor fabrication plants, TSCM, 15 pages, ST Microelectronics, 15, 10 pages, 10 NX semiconductors. Then Intel, that's 47 pages. Yes, I have to check my cell phone. 74 power, so I have to charge my cell phone tomorrow. But we could do this. This would be one video maybe. Let's start then.
Wafer fabrication. Wafer fabrication is a procedure composed of many repeated sequential processes to produce complete electrical or photonic circuits on semiconductor wafers in semiconductor device fabrication process. Examples include production of radio frequency, RF, amplifiers, LEDs, optical computer components, and microprocessors for computers. Wafer fabrication is used to build components with the necessary electrical structures. The main process begins with electrical engineers designing the circuit and defining its functions, and specifying the signals, inputs /outputs and voltages needed. These electrical circuit specifications are entered into electrical circuit design software, such as SPICE, and then imported into circuit layout programs which are similar to ones used for computer-aided design. This is necessary for the layers to be defined for photomask production. The resolution of the circuits increases rapidly with each step in design, as the scaling of the circuits at the start of the design process is already being measured in fractions of micrometers. Each step thus increases circuit density for a given area. The silicon wafers start out blank and pure. The circuits are built in layers in clean rooms. First, photoresist patterns are photomasked in micrometer detail onto the wafer's surface. The wafers are then exposed to shortwave ultraviolet light, and the unexposed areas are thus etched away and cleaned. Hot chemical vapors are deposited onto the desired zones and baked in high heat, which permeate the vapors into their desired zones. In some cases, ions, such as O2+ or O+, are implanted in precise patterns and at a specific depth by using RF-driven ion sources. These steps are often repeated many hundreds of times, depending on the complexity of the desired circuit and its connections. New processes to accomplish each of these steps with better resolution and in improved ways emerge every year, with the result of constantly changing technology in the wafer fabrication industry. New technology has resulted in denser packing of minuscule surface features such as transistors and microelectromechanical systems, MEMS. This increased density continues the trend often cited as Moore's law. A fab is a common term for where these processes are accomplished. Often the fab is owned by the company that sells the chips, such as Intel, Texas Instruments, or Freescale. A foundry is a fab at which semiconductor chips or wafers are fabricated to order for third-party companies that sell the chip, such as fabs owned by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, United Microelectronics Corporation, UMC, Global Foundries and Semiconductor Manufacturing International Corporation, SMIC. In 2013, the cost of building the next generation wafer fab was over $10 billion. 1. WFE market. Referred to respectively as the wafer fab equipment, 2, or wafer front end, 3, equipment, market. Both using the acronym WFE, the market is that of the manufacturers of the machines which in turn manufacture semiconductors. The Apex Research Link in 2020 identified Applied Materials, ASML, KLA Tencor, Lam Research, TEL and Dainippon Screen Manufacturing as market participants, too, while the 2019 electronicsweekly.com report, citing the Information Network's president Robert Castellano, focused on the respective market shares commanded by the two leaders, Applied Materials and ASML. 3. Simplified illustration of the process of fabrication of a CMOS inverter on P-type substrate in semiconductor microfabrication. Each etch step is detailed in the following image. Note: gate, source and drain contacts are normally in the same plane in real devices, and the diagram is not to scale. 1. Should an Indian fab use older process? Business Standard, 2013. 2. Apex Research, Global Wafer Fab Equipment,
This was edited a few days ago, so that be one video. I did find something again, of course. I did find few more companies. United Microelectronics, Global Foundries, Semiconductors, SCME. These three factories I actually like.
What is a procedure composed of many repeated sequential processes to produce complete.
Oh, come on.
Wafer fabrication is used to build components with the necessary electrical.
Yes, now I cannot copy.
Wafer fabrication
copy
is
this
used
down
to build
there.
components with the necessary electrical.
And close it. Yes. We have to save the power a little bit. It's already there. But I was going to read about some companies. Yes, the should maybe do the Texas Instruments and United Microelectronics, Global Foundries, so that will probably, yes, I will download this Texas Instruments, United Microelectronics, Global Foundries. Then I will close this one